but unfortunately he dropped us off and now we have to walk. Good morning, everybody. So 2 days ago we saw that our tire has no air in it, so we pumped it up, but today we saw actually that it is a flat tire, as you can see. But the people in the hotel said, no worry, we are gonna help you. So probably in the afternoon the tire should be fixed again. So hopefully that will last until we get back to Delhi. The plan for today is to explore the city. As you see, we are now in a tuk-tuk. We are gonna drive for half an hour towards the south to visit the Patrika Gate.
The nickname of Jaipur is actually the Pink City, and it is because back in the days in the 19th century, the Prince of Wales came here to visit Jaipur, and at that time the color pink was the color of hospitality. So the ruler of Jaipur at that time decided to paint the whole city pink, and therefore it gets the nickname of the Pink City. Still today there are a lot of buildings colored in pink.
Now we had to change tuk-tuk because apparently the last driver is not allowed to drive there where we wanted to go. So hopefully this driver is able to lead us at this Patrika Gate.
On this road, I tried to find some markings on the road, some lane markings, but I can't see them. According to the people, it's like a 15 lane road. The air is actually not so great, therefore she covered her face to not breathe in all that smog. I forgot my mask at the hotel room, so yeah, I have to live with it. We are now passing the World Trade Park to our left side. This is a shopping mall and actually the second largest shopping mall in the whole of India.
We just arrived at the Jawahar Circle where this gate should be that we want to go visit. Here it is much quieter than in the middle of the city, so it's quite lovely also to walk around this park.
Basically all cities here in India are extremely noisy. Cars, bicycles, everything or everybody is honking all the time. So it is really a blessing if you walk into a park. It is quiet and yeah, you can hear all kinds of animals. It's really relaxing to, for once, not hear all the traffic noises.
Patrika Gate isn't just an entrance, it's Jaipur's most colorful landmark. Every arch is painted with stories of Rajasthan, turning this gate into a living piece of art. We are now continuing our journey towards Hawa Mahal. It's basically the historical city center. The Hawa Mahal, or Palace of Winds, is Jaipur's most iconic facade. With over 900 tiny windows, it was built so royal women could watch the city's life unfold without being seen. Now we walk just 2 minutes to the next stop, the Jantar Mantar. At first glance, it may look like a collection of giant sculptures, but this is actually one of the world's most important astronomical observatories. Built in the early 1700s by Maharaja Savai Jai Singh II, it was designed to study the movement of the stars and the mysteries of time. The instruments here, carved entirely from stone and marble, could track planets, predict eclipses, and measure time down to the second, long before modern technology. Today, Jantar Mantar is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and walking among these colossal instruments feels like stepping back into an era when science, astronomy, and architecture came together in a perfect harmony.
For pedestrians only.
Just across the street lies the city palace, the very heart of Jaipur's royal heritage, built by Maharaja Savai Jai Singh II, the founder of the city. This grand complex blends Rajput, Mughal, and European architecture. Visiting the city palace feels like stepping into the living legacy of Jaipur's rulers.
We just visited the city palace of Jaipur. This palace was actually is still home to the Maharaja. Maharaja is basically a title of a ruler. Basically, it was the title of the king in the past. Then, when India became independent, all the Maharajas lost their titles, but the family, or the former family, still lives inside the city palace. And now we decided to take a tuk-tuk again, and we are driving to the, how it is called, Nahargarh Fort. It is situated on a hill, and according to Google Maps, we are driving in the completely wrong direction. So we'll see where the tuk-tuk will get us.
We hoped that the driver would drive us until up to the fort. It's all the way up there. But unfortunately, he dropped us off and now we have to walk. Apparently, Google Maps says it's about a 25-minute walk. So I hope we're gonna make it. Bob is taking the elevator. Look at this beautiful view. We also cannot ignore the bad side of India, where basically everywhere is trash, which is unfortunately because it would be such a nice path. But yeah, a lot of trash all over.
It is a bit exhausting to get up here, but the view you have, it is magnificent. You can oversee basically whole of Jaipur. And also today you can see really far in the distance, which means that the air quality is not that bad. In fact, I just looked it up. The air quality index is just about 7 times as high as the World Health Organization says is the maximum. So still bad, but way better than it was in Delhi, where we had, I believe it was over 30 when we left the city. On Jaigarh Fort, which is a fort that is situated on top of a hill overlooking Jaipur, there is also the Jaivan Cannon, and at the time when it was built in the 18th century, it was actually the biggest cannon on wheels in the world. Look at this. It is absolutely huge, and it was fired only once in history. When it was fired, it was loaded with a 50-kilogram heavy cannonball, and it was fired with 100 kilogram of gunpowder. The gun itself had a range of 35 kilometers, so it went far beyond the city limits of Jaipur.
And of course, a day in India isn't complete without a little photo shoot. We are now taking this lovely path down to the Emma Fort, which we saw before when we were up there. We had a really nice view of the Emma Fort, and now we are going to visit it. From here you can see very well the wall that is following the mountain ridge down, up again, back down, and then back up to the fort that we were before. The Amber Fort, built in the late 16th century by Raja Man Singh I, was once the royal residence before Jaipur was founded. Its design blends Rajput and Mughal architecture, with towering ramparts, ornate gates, and grand courtyards. Walking through the narrow passageways feels like navigating a labyrinth, with hidden corners and secret staircases around every turn. I'm not sure if I would trust this scaffolding. What do you guys say? Write in the comments. With this beautiful view, we leave Amber Fort behind and drive back into the busy streets of Jaipur.
Look at here, we have a new tire. We can make it to Delhi.
And after a long day of exploring, it's finally time to enjoy some dinner.
That was Jaipur from our side. We really enjoyed the Pink City, visiting all the major attractions here. Also, we just ate a wonderful dinner. It was way too much, really, but it was very delicious. So now we are going back to our hotel, call it a day. And if you liked this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to not miss out of any further videos. Bye!